Birdsong Academy presents Christmas on Campus, happening on the 15th of December at the UE Old Works building on Agostini Street in St. Augustine. Joining us in studio this morning is Derrianne Dyett, musical director of the Birdsong Academy, to share some more. Good morning, Derrianne. Welcome.
Hey, good morning. Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure to have you with us on the show. Thank you for joining us this morning. So before we get into this event, can you tell us a little bit about Birdsong Academy?
Right. So the Birdsong Academy was started approximately 20 years ago. It's a program for youth music education in a climate where music education on a whole is very difficult to access in terms of cost. So we actually run a completely free program to these students who otherwise, talented students who otherwise would not have the opportunity to build on and to showcase this talent. So we're very happy to be able to do that for the last 20 years.
Amazing. And this would be something that has been ongoing, Christmas on Campus, correct?
Indeed. Actually, it started off as Christmas in the Park, and it's really not just about the music, but it's about community. So when we were in the Tunapuna community, we used to have it in the Ortonville Park as a gift to the general Tunapuna community. Now that we're on campus, which is interestingly where Birdsong itself started, we have rebranded to Christmas on Campus to engage our new community.
Beautiful. Now, speaking about engaging community, I think one of the beautiful things about what we've seen so far is this is so much more than, let's just say, a performance. Yes. You have a Christmas village, you have food, you have games. Can you share with us a little bit about that?
Right, so the Christmas village is actually a new element that we're adding for the first time this year. As I said, it's about community engaging our community. Part of our community is also our parents, so it's given those entrepreneurs a chance to come and share with us what they have. So in the Christmas village, we're going to have, it's a family-oriented event. So you come out, it's outdoors, you can feel comfortable to bring the kids. So we have activities planned for them, and the adults can also enjoy the concert comfortably while the kids are also engaged. So we have food, local classic Christmas delicacies. We have punch and crème, we have wines, we have games. So it's going to be very exciting. I don't want to give away too much. You got to come and see for yourself how exciting and amazing it's going to be.
Completely understood that you don't want to give too much away. Now let's go into your featured artists that are going to be performing at this Christmas on Campus.
Right. So this year we're going to have, of course, all our talented students, and so we have the Birdsong Academy Steel Band, we have the Birdsong Academy Orchestra, which is a combination of steel pan and wind and brass, which is our nod to the steel pan as having a place in the world of conventional musical instruments. So that's very special in terms of what we have on offer. We have our Academy Choir. We also have the St. Joseph's Convent Parang. We have an international saxophonist called Ed Epstein, who's going to be joining us. That's on the set of Birdsong Evolution, which is it's a combination of tutors and past students like myself who would have come up through the academy. And it just shows as it's called Evolution, it shows our process over the last couple of years, and that's like the most advanced stage of the academy itself. We also have Zane Rodolfo, Jesse Ryan, and so much more. We're so excited to have you.
Now, is there any contribution to attend?
The contribution is your good vibes.
Okay.
And good energy. It's no financial cost to the public. So.
And what time does it start?
So the Christmas Village element begins at 3 p.m. There will be live performance at the village as well. So that's between 3 and 6 p.m. And the full-blown concert is going to start at 6 p.m.
At 6 p.m. Derrianne, what about parking for this event?
Right. So parking for the event is actually just in the yard. If you know where the Old Works building is, it is on the same compound as School of Education in UE. So there's a lot of parking available in the compound for guests.
Okay, wonderful. And you said it starts at 3 p.m., but the main concert starts at 6 p.m. What time do you estimate it's going to finish? Or be going until?
Right. So the idea is that it's a community event. It's, fellowship. It's about unity, So the show itself should run until about 8:30, but we're trying to keep the good vibes going. The village will still be open at this time. It's running all 3 shows. So people are free to share with us and have a good time.
Derrianne, can you walk us through what we can expect at the village?
Right, so at the village, apart from a beautiful scenery, you will have games for the kids. So you could play things like Lucky Dip, you could play Tin Pan Alley. You will have, there's actually one of our students who makes jewelry, so she's going to have a booth. So if you're still looking for last-minute Christmas presents, there will be options as well. Local pastels and punch creme, pillory, the typical lime and snack foods kind of vibe. So that's what we have.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
So we're looking at a place where we can also come, as you would have said, if you're looking for some last-minute Christmas shopping, it's going to be available as well. You're going to have some local vendors there. Now, one of the things that, of course, you did mention with the Birdsong Academy is the students themselves and how important they are to the entity.
Indeed.
And they are going to be performing as well. So what have rehearsals been like thus far?
Honestly, quite stressful. But it's always like that. In anything that you do, the process is always chaotic, and then the end product is amazing. So the students have been working really hard. The tutors have been working really hard. Actually, with school closed, we're really grateful that school closed a little early this term. So we have rehearsals all week. I'm heading there. From here, I'm heading to rehearsal. So it's going to be wonderful, wonderful concert. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time out of your early morning. One knows how demanding these things can be. But before you leave us this morning to head on over to rehearsal, where can we get more information?
Right, so you can visit our website, so at birdsongtt.org. There's also information available on our Instagram, also Birdsong TT, and our Facebook page. Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Derrianne. It's been an absolute pleasure. And looking forward to seeing all of the great footage that's going to come out of this Christmas on campus. I know it's going to be great.
Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure. Yeah. Derrianne Dyett, musical director of Birdsong Academy, here with us this morning, sharing Christmas on campus. Is happening on Sunday, the 15th of December. Stay tuned. Your birthdays are coming up right after this break.